It's impossible to pull off. Or they could draw attention with a gank from...
Snowball
they
down.
Just do
They're
this
going for a low art dance. It's going to be the first blood. A low art dance. There it is. At almost 9 minutes into the game, LGD are finally able to find something on Team Empire, but it's just shy of lines. Yao ready to snowball in, but always want to fly. Starts both the ulti and the wall, and they're going to snowball underneath the tower. Resolution. There's your big sonic wave returning into LGD, punching the mana void, doing very, very little, but at the same time, blinking down further. Silent, too aggressive. Back into the fight. It's going to be LGD getting the revenge kill, and what a big one as well. It's the anti-mage. Tower's going to drop. Silent's almost taking out the bottom tower. Xiao Wei gets the stun. Silent dropping low. There's still no level 6. Now he gets it after Silent blinks away. A Laguna Blade kill would have been close.
Yeah, I think he would have had 100 health after that.
Resolution now. They've actually got Xiao Wei and MMY. This could be an easy double kill for him. They just need to burn the mana, and now Xiao Wei, he's low. They Yule set the up with the Sonic Wave, completely blown. The Shockwave comes up to ensure the kill. That's actually Yoku's Blink Dagger right there, and they will get MMY. This time they have to wait because there's no Culling Blade, and Yoku, not a healthy man, but he does pick up the Blink Dagger and a skewer to TP away to safety.
They have to be looking at their lineup and be like, oh, they have to be looking at their lineup and be like, our bounty hunter's dead again. They're
snowballing after him at the moment. And a low hard dance. It was just on the edge of the range of dust, but it was able to connect. And LGD, this is now the 4th time they've killed off the bounty hunter out of the 7 kills they've got. And Yoku, TP out, Vortex, he's in range for it. Yoku's going to be controlled. No Blink Dagger for him. He actually buys up a Staff of Wizardry, accepting his fate of death. The shards were coming in too, but maybe will finish the job by himself. And you've just got to kill over all the Magnus. You've got an early Orchid being used here by maybe on Resolution. It's holding off the Sonic Wave for now. And Resolution's still going to get rid of these Necro units, but then Storm Spirit jumping on the Quap, disrupt their ulti. They're trying to control the Storm Spirit, and where's Quap? Can't blink away in time. Stan already did it himself, but these Necro units are chasing up the Storm Spirit. It's only the Aegis Immortal they might pop here. That's going to be all unless there's some spill damage from the Mana Void, but even then, they're just trying to let him stay alive. It's still a long time. There's your Mana Void. Can't do the work. The regeneration rune. It was actually the Aegis timing. They were trying to wait out, and they couldn't wait long enough. The melee rank still drops now. Storm, Magnifying Silent, but the mana start's going to break free. Burn out as much mana as maybe as possible, but he jumps up. There's not a lot left in the tank, and in fact with Bounty Hunter here, AM needs time, and well, RP, they hold maybe a position. The Mana Void will take him out. That's a lot of money for an anti-mage. Chasing up the Yao. Yao, remember, it's also going to be track kills coming their way. Resolution wants to blink forward, so he goes to the Yule Scepter. Xiao Wei's got his own one. Resolution! Again, a zero-man Sonic Wave. They snowball in. They're chasing up the Yoku. He runs to the side and then skewers away to safety, so they cannot reach him. The hat-trick of the Necro units here, LGD. They chase after him. Yoku trapped in with the shards, trying to run away, but there's just too much damage from the big wolf. They chase after a low hard dance as well. Into the tree, storm up, and they get the kill with the burst damage out from Dazzle.
Even they can get a pretty big swing out of just winning a fight right now, or just trading, right?
Team Empire again, a sentry, Storm Spirit jumps in, Yao very quickly on the way in, but a low hard dance stays alive. They're going to glimpse attempted Yao back, but he moves so quickly. Now Storm can go in again. They just jump over top of a low hard dance, still no detection. Now it's going to be there, but skewer back. Maybe he's out of mana. There's nothing more to give, but they've already taken out the Disruptor here, LGD. As Empire move into the Radiant jungle, Roshan is alive and fighting.
Good fight for Empire. They trade 1-for-1, core for support. Yes, sure, the core suicides, but Lycan has used everything. He's used Book, he's used his ultimate. They're even going to clean up the Necro units here for an extra 400 gold for Silent. And Magnus is closing in on higher levels. And this is really important because this, I know I'm talking about the Empower a lot, but it makes a really big difference for Silent to get that extra 30% damage and cleave.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately,
they jump in with the anti-mage. Yule Scepter up already over on Silent. He evades the Light Strike array. And maybe, well, Yao actually keeping the rest of Empire at bay. He jumps up, always want to fly a Laguna Blade. They bring down the Disruptor. So there's no Storm here. But Silence let the ulti go. Yoku, again with that skewer, trying to get back in range of his own tier 3 tower. Roshan did die. And it went the way of the Storm Spirit.
I'm not sure if Empire could have helped that, but it looks like a little bit of a blunder that LGD just get it completely for free. They're going to go in. There has to be a good RP now. The game is probably over for them already.
Well, wait for the jump. There it is over an Aloha dance. The Weave's also going to go to work, and Aloha dance. Wow, that's not a great time for him. But the Mana Void tearing apart the Storm. Remember, there's the Aegis more. The gems over on the deck, and then won't be able to grab it. They're snowballing in. In fact, maybe back to World of Living. Straight after Yoku. Still no RP. Where are these buybacks that don't exist for Team Empire? But the Anti-Mage is able to find a couple of kills. Sylar trying to run out of here. Resolution staying on the tail. How long will that survival last? And it's going to be long enough. Sylar's back to base. They find MMY. Yulstepter cancelling that TP out. Maybe still in the neighborhood, but he knows he can't do anything. The gem is lost for LGD. A triple kill for the Anti-Mage. That will actually help him complete the full butterfly. Or even to Magnus, considering Yoku hasn't got himself an ulti off yet, or a big one.
Oh, wait a second. He showed himself in mid. This opens up bottom lane for LGD.
They dive in deep, and they just keep going. The snowball again, Disruptor, a heavy commitment. Maybe he's down to a low percentage of his mana pool, but they find an opening on Resolution. Orchid, and he self-fuels it, trying it out. Now in comes Silent, focusing on MMY. He's out of the fight for now, but he's lost two of his teammates. They move over the Mana Void, ripping apart the Lina. Over towards Yao, who's also dry, but the blink up. Maybe he jumps in again, but Aloha dance, keeping these Shuri tosses flying. Maybe he's on the run out. He needs to keep the mana low, and Silent's going to do so. Lycan back to the fight. Silent turns over now on Sylar. He needs more help, and then maybe B-Stump. There's your Shuri toss coming out. Anti-Mage finds one, and the cleave is a double kill. It keeps going. Silent, manly Dota. Empire will get a triple kill, and wiping the entire side of LGD from the face of the earth. And Aloha Den survives. Can just keep tabs on all the movements of Empire. So once again, like the D ward's going to be there, but the Wolves come up. Silent actually managed to find an isolated Xiao Wei, and they should be able to find this kill. Support, where is it coming? In fact, Storm Spirit jumped to the side. They took out Disruptor, but the Yulstepter from Xiao Wei is delaying so much. The final track did come in, but Silent to the front lines. How much damage? He's still chasing after Aloha Dance. The Sonic Wave. Silent dropping so low, he doesn't have much more to give until the Shallow Grave will keep him up. Maybe isolating Yoku. He doesn't even get the RP off once again. Silent diving so deep, it's actually Resolution that finally finds that kill over on Sylar. But where is this Anti-Mage going? Chasing after Yao. The track is up again. The mini stuns. Yao so low. He's waiting on the Mana Void, realizing the Shallow Grave is coming back in again from Dazzle, as maybe a TP out with that ball lining going to work. Yao, they still see him with the track, but Empire can't force the issue that deep once again. Almost taking the tier 2 tower. The creep wave doesn't stand a chance against this Anti-Mage. And the rest of Empire. Now, how much damage can they do and how quickly can they do it? The Solar Crest being used on the Anti-Mage, so attacking him is almost impossible right now. The only thing they can do is try and disable him, but they're using Silent as the punchy bag, and he just jumps in, destroys the Dazzle. No Shallow Grip, but maybe looking for revenge and always want to fly. An ulti, can he get something off? He actually can, splitting up this engagement. Sylar, he does chase down, but again, so much commitment for the Disruptor, while Xiao Wei inside the base. There's your bash, got it on Sylar, the Sonic Wave. It'll do some work. Resolution still low, taking too much damage from the tower, but Yoku's forward, and there's your Mana Void. Xiao Wei will drop. Yao's trying to run out here. Sylar will move down, and maybe back into the fight, doing as much as he can. Aloha Dance low at the moment. RP still up for Team Empire. It hasn't happened, but at the same time, they've only lost one hero. If Yoku could just ensure one more, they could potentially take double racks and force us into a third game here.
They can mega before the two, before Lina and Tusk respawn.
What's
so
LGD meant to do? He's Storm Spirit jumping in. Yoku, your time, man. It is your time for ultimate. They get rid of the Wolves. The Million Rex is going. Yoku is silenced up again. He can't do anything. Maybe a pistol blade. And there's your Storm Spirit going down. That's Team Empire find the combo. Sylar to the front lines, beating into Resolution, going for Aloha. But now Sylar losing his mana, losing his life, forced back again. It's still a double raxing Empire. They're going up to MMY. Is this the death push? They're moving up. They need the tier 3 towers. The fight for Megas is real for Empire. They're so close to forcing a third game. No mistakes. Behind Team Empire. The Courier's delivering in the gem at the moment, and they actually attack the Courier with a wall. This might flag back to Empire. They're behind him, and maybe the jump up the Abyssal Blade. They control him in the RP, catching out too with the Sonic Wave. The snowball protects him long enough. Maybe he's now jump himself away. Yoki's trying to chase after the kill, and then even glimpsing him back. Sylar down for the count. This could be it. Yao's on the run back. You have your buyback coming in from the Lycan, but he's losing his teammates so quickly, and Anti-Mage carving him apart. GG. Team Empire will take game number 2 here, up against the clear favorites for this matchup with an ultra kill for Silent. The Russians have hope here against LGD. forcing to a game 3. I almost want to quote everyone coming into this into this whole TI5. Any game is winnable by any team. Yeah, anything is possible.